How fuck is everybody? How are you guys? How are everyone? Hi, my name is Tyler. Welcome to the Amsim Show. I've been told I should say that off the bat more often because I often ramble off the start of it. Sorry I'm not on earlier. I had a crisis today. And like kind of a good crisis in a way. What are we doing today, guys? I'll talk about my crisis later. We adopted 2 new animals today, 2 new gerbils. And as I was moving, our bunny passed away some months ago now, but we still had her enclosure, like still in the house. And so I finally got rid of it, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I went and got cat food. And when I went there, I saw a pair of male gerbils, and I was like, you know what? I've got a tank. Let's just give these guys a home. What are we doing today? We're going after some punk rock tones. Just gonna chill out, hang out, listen to some punk rock, talk about punk rock gear and tones. Anybody that knows me knows that I am where I did most of my growings up was in the punk rock scene in my community. And yeah, I guess I don't know if you want to call myself a big part of our punk rock community for a little while, but I promoted a lot of punk rock shows. I was in a punk rock band, a few different punk rock bands, 4 or 5 of them anyway. And I still to this day record punk rock here at home. I don't really share the songs with anybody because, like, who cares? Who wants to hear my music? Nobody. So what I've done today is put together a few plugins that I know to be very good at punk rock, and then a few that I'm not sure about. We're going to try them out. So here's our lineup today. It is going to be Nembrini Audio's rectifier, aka the Cali Dual. We have the amp knob, Rev C. And this is the easiest punk rock tone you'll ever get. Nunchuck from Polychrome, based on Marshalls, and the Marshall is one of those amps that's known very well for being a punk rock amp. Then we have the Laney Ironheart. This is gonna be my dark horse for the day. I think this one can do it, folks. I think it's gonna get some really nice punk rock tones out of this. Say hi if you're in the comments. Today is not gonna be, I think we're gonna be about 90 minutes today or less. We'll see. Soldanos VS8100. Why is this one in the mix? Because this one is my favorite punk rock amp and amp sim of all time. I had this. This is the amp that I used when I was in a punk rock band for a very long period of time, before I went all crazy and decided to go with this like Line 6 based rig. Prior to that, and even after that, I used a valve state. So today we're going to get started with amp knob. We're going to get it started nice and easy today. This is as nice and easy as it's going to get. I'm using my Fender, we'll call it a Fender Strat, as it is. This is the American-made Strat Standard. There's a line of like the most cost-effective American-made. I got it for a song and a dance, gutted already, and just built things, worked on it over time. And this is it. It has 2 egos. It has 2 personalities. This is the punk rock personality with the Invader, and then I have another pre-wired pickguard that I can literally just take this one, unsolder, resolder like 3 points, and the Strat, the actual like single coil Strat is back in action. So this one's fun to have around. Obviously, we're going to turn that up. So I can use this, the rectifier, with whatever cab I want, really, though. I can turn the cab off right here, and I can tap this in, tag, you're it, and tag in one of my favorites. I'll tag in my Ega, because I would just use it anyways. So Nah, it just sounds more muscular. Also, this was cranked way up, so. Sounds pretty good. If you're in the comments, guys, don't be shy. I'm here. I need you to help me help you. This is the Bogren fucking amp knob. And I'm listening to some Voodoo Glow Skulls in the background. The music's pretty loud today. I was all ready for that. I just don't want to yell over it. Yeah, man, this IR is always nice. So this is the Bogren amp knob. If you're not familiar, it's pretty easy going, guys. This thing is about as easy going as it gets. And this, I'm more looking for skate punk today than I am like, I mean, but if you have any requests, if anybody has any specific punk rock era or band requests, I can accommodate. Hold up there. Hold up, folks. All right. I just had to fix a couple things here. Okay. Perfect. And we're back. I actually wasn't sure how to do that until just now. That sounds good, but honestly, we're going to keep shopping today. I'm going to go to Nunchuck because I'm curious. Can this do punk rock? I know that could do punk rock already. And, but this one, we're not 100% sure yet. Something's sticking in his eye. Let's see what we got here, folks. Oh, I heard the tunnel sound. And we didn't use boosts. There were no boosts. You just had to monitor your low end. That's what people did. That's my playing today. With the Invader, I like to boost. I know it wasn't a thing, but we're going to boost anyways today. I'm still not sure how stoked I am or am not about this pickup. I want to be excited. I want to be excited. But I don't know if I am or not. That's a bit better, actually. Or just better already. Turn that off. Oh yeah, way better. A good Dynacomp? I actually don't know. Yum. I can't stop drinking that stuff. Yeah, I'm game, guys. I'm game. And we're trying different types of the marshals. Yes, sir, I did receive your mail. I didn't have a chance to get back to you on that one. I'll be getting back to everyone some point this week with their prices. I'd also like to wish Luca at Polychrome and Audiority huge congratulations, as he is, as of today, a fucking dad for the first time. So let's give Luca a big round of applause. Big thumbs up for Luca. That being said, anybody with an Audiority prize, you're gonna have to just like chill for like a couple of days at least, because this man is gonna just wanna. I think the last thing he wants to think about is work. So I'm not even gonna message him about everything until like he's come down to earth a little bit. Just still don't know if I really like the Invader. I used to really enjoy that pickup, and now I'm just like, I'm on the fence. It's weird. I don't know. But my tastes changed. Oh my goodness gracious. This is very, very, very nice. Very tight. Muscular. Ton Guitar, get started with the free trial. Download it, get your account started. Download all the freeware. Make sure you're using all the freeware. You're trying them all out, and then before you know it, the license will be on top of you for the VS8100. But yeah, if you download the trial. Yeah, AFI when they used to be good. Awesome. We're going from amp to amp. We're just going chilling out today. I'm going to try to dial a few tones in. And speaking of the Soldanos, this is my favorite punk rock amp of all time. And I'll show you how I dial this in for for punk rock. Let's go to the screen. All right. Not like that. So I just stay on the crunch channel here. And this is all that happens. Gain, bass. It's going to depend. Really, the mids are going to depend on the guitar you're using, the pickups, the bass as well. So we got. And. All right. I've been fucking with the heights on these for too long. What's it at right now? It is at 1, 2, 3, 4.5 on the bass side, and about 3.5 or 4. I feel like that should be fine. I feel like 4.5 millimeters is a lot. I feel like I've given it all the space it needs, bro. I know it's an Alnico pickup, but anyways, we're gonna keep going with this. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take this out. In all things considered, I think I'm gonna try something else. I don't know what I'm gonna try. I have no idea. Maybe I'll get Aurora Tone to make me something for this guitar as well. Seeing as how finding red pickups that match is kind of a pain in the ass. But I don't think that this one is gonna stay in this guitar very much longer. There's just something about it. I don't know how Tom DeLonge or Carl Sanders get it to work in their favor. It is just such an abrasively large sounding pickup. What do you find different about the Scream than you do the Screamer on board in the Nolly plugin? Curiously. It's a very, very large low end on this. Large rumpus. How's it going, Eddie? How's it going, Kyle? How's it going, everyone? I hope everyone's doing very well. It's going to be about 90 minutes today. We get out of here about 6:30 my time. I'm very excited about the pre-recorded content. It's been a bit of a learning curve. I realized I'm going to have to re-record a couple of things, but that's okay. It's all in the learning process. The reason I'm doing it. I really want to get these out there just for the sake of growing it. I honestly could take it or leave it. Personally, I could just take it or leave the pre-recorded stuff. But I understand that if we want to grow and if we want shares from the developers that we're working with, yeah, we're going to have to do that stuff. Still going to do these. I'm still going to be, once I go back to work, after my holidays, it's going to be simply, probably I'm going to go to very likely 1 or maybe 2 streams a week at most. Okay. And we will have 1 small giveaway per episode. Per episode that we do, we're still going to have giveaways. And it's going to be all right. But yeah, so in the new year, it's going to be pre-recorded content will be dropping constantly. You like almost daily. You're gonna see it for a good while. I hope. And I hope you guys dig it. It's gonna be very similar to what you're looking at right now. It's exactly the same as what you're looking at right now, except for you will not be able to interact. It's just gonna be two screens. This screen and pow, my beautiful face. Just kidding. I'm going to play around with heights here, guys. I know it's annoying for you guys, but we're going to do it anyways. 2 turns. Nice extreme change. Let's see what happens here. No. Okay, so it's better way backed off. Okay. That's exactly why I did it the way I done it. Okay, let's see where we're at here. I just don't think I like it anymore, folks. I think this is the farewell stream for this particular pickup. I just cannot. God damn, does it ever look good in this guitar though? It looks so good in this guitar, guys. I'm gonna go looking for something that is red with black poles, and when it comes up, I'll grab it. I don't know, recommend me something that's really good for rock. I'm really feeling like it's time for a JB in this guitar, but I don't think you can find black magnets in a JB. So, I think I'm going to probably have to go DiMarzio, because that black magnets, I'll probably have to go DiMarzio, red and then black. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with something. I'm going to find something. We're going to do something. Be cool if I could find something really, really, really cool though for this guitar. Hey, but if you're interested in Seymour Duncan Invader, that's red. You'll be able to check it out pretty soon on our Reverb shop. That is going to be. I have a Reverb shop. I'm just going to be switching it over in names to the IMSim universe, and you guys will be able to pick up like some small things here and there. Yeah, just like stuff that we try out. And oftentimes when I try things out, I often send it back after I'm done if I decide to part with it, and they're like, nah, just keep it or trade it or whatever you're gonna do with it. You do your thing. It's nice. I'm not saying it doesn't sound good. It's just, it's not what I want in this guitar. Anyhow, we're going to move along from this amp as well. We're going amp to amp today. One amp that I'm really, really, really curious to see if it can do some I know it can. I just know it. I'm just going to go to a preset. Go to the Rhythm Channel Factory and go to Hard Rock Rhythm. Let's see what we got. Yep. Now this pickup sounds really good all of a sudden. Yeah, it sounds really good all of a sudden. A Duncan Custom? We've talked about this before. I have not. I actually have not tried it, and I think it's probably, maybe it's time for that. But I can't do black magnets. Black magnets! Da, 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 da. Ooh! Black magnets! Da, 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 da. That was a boomer moment for sure. I'm not a boomer. I hate it. We've gone over this. I hate when people say boomer when I'm 46. Boomers are 66. Add 20 years, asshole. Man. So if you've never checked out this plugin before, wow, it's lovely actually. There's some lovely pedals in here. Let's turn that off for a sec, see what we got. That's actually way more punk rock without the pedal. Sounds way terrific. So this is one of the more misunderstood releases of this year / last year? This year? Last year? I don't remember. This or last year. A very misunderstood release. People saw the developer that came out with a very metallic, a metal influenced, metal focused developer in Aurora DSP. And people looked at this amp and I just guess they just didn't go and look it up or do anything like that, because they would have seen that this is not necessarily a metal amp, and that the lead channel, unlike many other lead channels where people just think, oh, I'm just going to hit the lead channel and it's automatically modern rhythm in every amp on the face of the planet. No, that's not the case. You want to make a good metal rhythm, it's you actually do it on the rhythm channel, not the lead channel. The lead channel is more of a Sabbathy, doomy. It's a bit of a different bird. I would not say it's metallic and by any stretch. However, what it is good at, a lot of good rock tones in here. Yep. Yes, sir. That sounds good. Wow. I'm actually kind of floored right now. This thing sounds really good. Let's see. You get the amp, you go to the cabinets, and of course the cabinets are all very much here for you. Yep, that's where I parked my car. Hang on a second. I don't want... Wait a minute. What's happening right now? I thought I turned that thing off. Corrosion and Conformity used the Invader? For realsies, homie? Really? For realsies. I didn't know that. I'm not saying, I mean, Avenged Sevenfold, lots of people use the Invader for some really great tones. I'm just saying that not every pickup is for every human being. And that's why there's a lot of them. That's why there's a lot of pickups out there. So if you have a guitar and you don't necessarily love the way it sounds, you don't need a new guitar. You need new pickups. That's the way to go. Wow. I'm having a great day. How about you guys? Ed, chin up on your day, buddy. We'll make it better. I'm just gonna stop right there. I hit 2 wrong notes in a row, grinned my way through the first one, got another one. That's time to shut it down. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I don't. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find something for this guitar. That's why there's a lot of pickups out there. So many people have made the, including myself, for a long period of time. I really liked the Invader. I love the way it looks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The way it looks like the coolest pickup that ever existed. Avenged Sevenfold has made the Invader work for them perfectly. A lot of bands, Carl Sanders makes it work. A lot of bands make the Invaders work for them. And just unfortunately for me, oh my god, terrible guitar player right now. This is not punk rock. Go away. Give me punk rock or go away. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I have no problems with this being used for punk. What do you guys think? Is the Ironheart a good punk rock amp? I would say it kind of is. Like, this thing is pretty fun. It legitimately is pretty fun. And if you haven't checked this out yet, get the free trial and check it out. Yeah, hells yeah. Today we were giving away a plugin from Nembrini Audio. Any plugin of your choice from Nembrini Audio. And we're looking for a winner today. We're looking for a winner. I believe that, you know what, we're just going to have to do it. Happy New Year, Pedro. Pedro is going to be our winner today. Pedro, being the admin here, doesn't always get all the perks. But you know what? Pedro's paying his dues, and Pedro needs some perks. And I don't mean Percocets. If you know what Percocets are, you'll know why I'm saying that. Quit fucking with me. So yeah, guys, I spent a lot of time in the punk rock scene growing up. And generally when I was a kid, nobody had nice amps. It was just whatever you had, worked. If you can borrow something, even better. And whenever I would borrow something, gosh, this is being really stubborn lately. Anyhow. You're welcome, Pedro. That he is. So yeah, what I did today, I felt great. I adopted a pair of bonded male gerbils. We have a gerbil now. His brother sadly passed away. And he's all by himself, but you don't put gerbils together just randomly that they'll kill each other in like a heartbeat. So he's by himself, but he's got two new buddies that are across the room in a large tank. And we named them Smith and Stevens. Smitty and Stevo. Smith and Stevens law firm. So yeah, if I want to tighten this up, I can tighten it up a little bit there. Huge tone, man. Huge tone. So I'm going to be getting rid of a bunch of pickups, actually. And with the proceeds from all the pickups, I'm going to put towards a new camera here at the Amsterdam Universe. And finally going to get myself a set of Brad Paisley La Brea pickups for my blue Telecaster. And I had to take the Fishman set out of it, but the jack, one of the screws that they sent along that goes through, like threaded to the side so that it grabs along, one of the screws, the head broke off the screw. So, oh my goodness, removing that jack was not gentle, and I definitely made a few marks on my guitar. That's okay, it's a Telecaster. They're made to do work. But still, kind of stoked about that. I'm really excited to be trying this La Brea set, and it is my Brad Paisley Telecaster because it is got the Paisley and the floral and stuff on it. So I'm excited to be able to put that set in there, and I'm hoping I like it as much as I think I'm going to. We'll see. Okay, so the Iron Heart, yes. So we're gonna go to the star of the show today. It's the Cali Dual. And Nambrini Audios, man, they finally getting some due here. I saw Glenn Fricker did something on the lovely preamp series from Nambrini Audio. If you haven't checked out the preamp series, please do go watch Glenn's video on that. All right, so this is the deal. Okay, so I'm going to drag this to be a little larger. Okay, so we can all... There we go. Nice and big. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go on. We're going to stay on. We're going to go to channel 2. We're going to go on vintage for now. No, I'm on channel 1 right now. My bad. Wow, the presence disappeared there in a heartbeat. So yeah, Mr. Moonshine, how are you? How many guitars do I have? I don't know. I don't actually know. They've been accumulated over many years, though. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I've got a lot of guitars, but for starters, none of the guitars I own are worth a lot of money. Some of them are worth money because they're old, but none of them are like high-priced guitars. And they're all beat up. They're all beat up. Even this one looks nice, doesn't it? Wait till you see what's under the fucking pickguard on this one. Wait till you see what's under the pickguard. I got in a mood when I put the Invader in. It would not get low. And I noticed what was stopping it was just part of the body. So basically, router go burr. And rotary tool also go burr. And so, yeah, What's under the pickguard stays under the pickguard. Am I right? Ah. How's it going, Mr. Moonshine? I have the rectal reverb from Nambrini. It's really good, and I don't like the rectifier amps in general. That's cool. I understand. So I've set this up in how I would set up, would have set up a rectifier, and how a lot of the bands set up a rectifier. A lot of the bands use either channel 2 or channel 3, and almost every single solitary time it was on vintage. Vintage or raw. Modern was seldom used. I didn't often see the modern, and boy, oh boy, did I have an obsession with that amp the first time I started seeing it on a stage when I was 15. I was 14 or 15 years old when the first time I saw a rectifier on a stage, and I saw the diamond plate on it and thought, what is that? I don't think I'd ever looked at an amp in that way. Amps are just amps that I wish I had instead of mine. When I saw that amp, it was just different. Everything changed. I needed the rectifier. At some point in my life, it became like an absolute obsession. Let's try channel 3 for fun. So you got a few different cabs in here. You got an orange. That sounds like an orange. You get a tweed, which, fuck, why? Why? I often ask Igor, why is the tweed in there? Take it out. Nobody uses that. Guaranteed. The Sheffield, not bad. That's actually kind of a combination I kind of want to try in person. You might be noticed there's no boost pedal. Yep, you're right. There's no boost pedal because we didn't use boost pedals. Skate punk didn't use boost pedals, although for the sake of making it modern punk rock, I suppose we can just go boop and make it modern punk rock. Just hit that 2 screamer then, no problem. I never understood how bands got away with using rectifiers without a boost. Like, when I look back now, I'm like, what the fuck? How did you do what you did? I hope you guys are doing fucking great today, because boy, oh boy, I'm having a great day now. It was a sad moment. Pulling, my bunny's enclosure out of the house and stuff like that. You know, we had her for 11 years. That's the. But although it's not the oversized, it's the slant. And the cabinet that I saw most in the 90s, the rectifier was almost always on top of the oversized cab. That, or occasionally you'd see that Mark Series cab with that really wicked looking grill, that metal grill with like the diamond, not the diamond plate, but the diamond grill. It's like geez, it's one of the. I don't know what I don't know cabinet series, guys. Sorry. I love the way that hits. Try that again. I love the way that hits, guys. Wah, wah, wah. Man, how was everybody's holiday season? It's New Year's Eve tomorrow. We are giving away tomorrow the everything but the all bundle from Aurora DSP, and I already have the license code. So you'll be able to go to Aurora DSP, put in a license code, and unlock everything. God damn, that sounds cool. I've had the opportunity to do that more than a few times over my career in this industry, where like I meet a new developer and we start talking and they want me to try their stuff, and then all of a sudden they'll give you like the key to the city and they're just like, oh my God, and then you'll get that woo endorphins and woo, yeah. It's a fun feeling. It's a great feeling. The coolest thing I ever had though was like I had a zero cart at a few different. I still have a zero cart at a couple different developers where I can just like casually go and take whatever I want, put in my code, and just take whatever. And they trust me with that because people I've known for a long time. So it's a good feeling. It's a fun feeling. So when you win that all bundle, I feel stoked for you because I know that feeling. I'm excited. The way they project mids is a trip. Yes, Igor Nembrini does make top-notch stuff. And I'm really, really glad to see that, you know, he's doing so well. By the way, if you're out there and you make content, you have another month to get at me. If you're out there and you make content and you would like to make something in exchange for free plugins, get at us. The Amp Sim Universe at gmail.com. If that's you and you are a content creator, if you know a content creator that's just getting started and would like the chance to you know, trade some work for some plugins. That's the way everybody starts out. That's the way most people get into it. And if that's you, get at me. Come to me. Get at me and I will make sure that I set you up with a few different developers that would be happy to trade content simply for free plugins. And that is a good way to get started. It's a great way to build trust with developers. And once you're they'll always share your work as well, which is great because it helps you get you know, more followers, more subs. By the way, like and subscribe, folks. Like and fucking subscribe. It's the only time I'm going to tell you. And, you know, feel free to chat in the comments. Just be nice. Be nice. I don't want to be cleaning up crap, you know? Nobody wants to go to their YouTube comments and see crap. And I mean, we'll just delete it anyways. We don't want to have troll battles here. Anyways, if you're out there and you want to create, get at me. The Amp Sim Universe at gmail.com, and I will make sure that you can reach out to at least 4 or 5 different developers. If you have decent, like if you're, as long as your content looks decent and sounds decent, someone's out there that's going to give you a shot and say, hey, you make a plugin, here's a free plugin, make a demo, come back to us, we'll share your work. And that is a pretty good give and take when you're first starting out, because people will get to see you. People will go to your YouTube. If they like it, they will subscribe. That is how this works, folks. So don't go into the industry as trying to be an influencer, trying to get paid for every little demo and piece of content that or short or TikTok that you do. That is for the big boys that have been at it for a long time, and they paid their dues doing demos for free plugins at the start. That's the way everybody gets started. It's the way I got started. It's the way everyone gets started. So if you're out there and you would like to trade some demo work or some plugins, get at me. Okay? So I'll stop on that one now. Added soon there. I'm pushing too hard. Man, it's been a nice day. It's been a nice holiday season. I had a great holiday season. I hope you guys did as well. 12 people. Wow, we're out of here in about 13 minutes. So it's nice to see everybody joining us today. Pedro was nice enough to win the plug-in today. Man's just paying his dues, hanging out, and unsuspected, I'm sure, for him. So thanks so much for Pedro always being in the stream, being one of our admins, and being the guy, helping out where he can help out as well. He's also a busy dude, so. I'm just reading through here. All right, guys. So we've got about 12 minutes or 10 minutes left in the stream. You guys tell me, what are some of your favorite punk rock amps? If you also want to do some punk rock for free, you'll have a chance to do that one. And using this right here, we'll just go to Rock Rhythm 3 and see what we got. Yeah, plenty of punk rock in here. So this is NAMM Universals. This is our freeware plugin. This is about to get a bit of an updates and upgrades. And we're also updating/upgrading to a brand new paid version as well that you'll be able to pick up in the new year. I'm pretty excited about it. NAMM Universal Plus. It's going to be multi-panel. There's lots of stuff we've added to it for it to absolutely slay. I'm going to be sharing some pictures of it soon on our Facebook. If you haven't jumped on our Facebook and Instagram, they are not updated nearly enough. I get to it when I have time, and guys, there's not a lot of time in the day. So you jump on there, and we will be sharing pictures of them soon. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kyle. You could not be more correct. There were bands like Millencolin. There were a lot of the Swedish bands. Millencolin used Marshalls though for a while as well. So yeah, you're absolutely correct. In Europe, it was all about the Marshalls. I saw a lot of European bands that used Marshalls. I saw a lot of European bands that used Orange. And then you'd see Angle actually just here and there. Here and there. You'd also see 5150s just here and there. 5150s would poke around. And don't kid yourself, guys. The green channel on a 5150 is a really nice for punk rock. Really, really nice. This just happens to be NAMM Universal. And in here we actually have a Marshall. This is the Marshall Zakk Wylde signature amp. And it is being used along with a 212, I think this is a 212 Fender cabinet, if I'm not mistaken. You know, that's the best tone I've gotten with these pickups all day. Hard to imagine that's coming out of a free plugin. Gosh, that sounds great. And these presets are going to be part of the upgrade coming to the free version. There'll be also additions made to the toolkit. The toolkit will be available for download along with the presets for NAMM Universal Plus, but you'll have to insert them yourself. I do believe that's the way we are going to do it. You'd have to just basically you're just going to take them and put them in the proper folder, and you're all set to go. This is the Rock Rhythm 3, the preset that there's 300 presets coming from NAMM Universal, the free version, 300 presets coming for the free version. So we're pretty stoked about that. We could not be more stoked, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I practiced it because I felt terrible for fucking destroying that riff. I was just laughably bad at that riff the other day. Okay, never mind. I'm still shithouse at that riff. I always want to go up. Yeah, shit. That sounds really good, guys. Maybe I turn on the... Man, I mean, there's... All this is just a NAMM cap and an IR. There's nothing else in NAMM Universal active at all here. We could snazz it a little bit and kick that up. See what this does. Yeah, the Instigator tone stack. It's just in case that it's the tone stack. It makes everything better. I didn't necessarily enjoy it as much at first, but man, I've really come around. Got that no effectsy type sound that's spongy, but like almost no gain, but a little bit of gain. Man, feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Let's go is what I tried to say there. But no. About 5 minutes left here, folks. So yeah, we really wanted to make sure that the toolkit had everything available that you would ever need for NAMM Universal, so you could get pretty much any sound you want. What we've done with NAMM Universal Plus is we've added all the things you don't have in this version, and you might be thinking, wow, that's a real tease. It's not really. It's not going to be an expensive plugin, guys, and really. We really did want to make this V2 of the free version, but we just noticed there was just so much work and effort, and everyone was putting so much in that we're like, okay. We can't do this one for free. This one, there's too much going into this one, guys. So we decided to make two different versions. One will always and perpetually forever and ever be free. The other one, it's not going to be very expensive. We're thinking, don't quote me, but we're thinking in the ballpark of like $40. $30 or $40, somewhere in that ballpark. And man, it is going to be worth it. I can promise you that. You're right. The Invader does sound good in certain aspects, in certain areas. And I really do like it in some areas. I just know I don't like it in enough areas where I'm going to have to swap it out, so that I always enjoy playing this guitar. As for how many guitars I have, I don't know. I don't know. I found a banjo here that I completely forgot existed. I have a 6-string banjo that I now have to sell as well. I completely forgot. I forgot I had it. And I'm like, what's this? Oh. I literally had to recall, like, is this mine? Oh, yeah. It must have been in this It must have been in the storage for 5-6 years now, at least. So I have a gold toned 6-string electric banjo. Tune it like a guitar. It's got a nice pickup in it and everything. And now I have to bring that to a friend of mine to get him to like give it a. So I'm gonna put it up real cheap. Get rid of that. I'm not shipping that shit either. That's gonna stay local. You'd buy what all day? My banjo? My 6-string banjo? Or the pickup? Or are we talking about the plug-in? Yeah, man, 6-string banjo. I had this weird thought for like a time and a half that I was going to learn how to play 6-string banjo. And then I just didn't. It was like a piece of exercise equipment. Who has time to, I had no time to learn that. That was dumb. Dumb of me to learn. Dumb of me to think that I should try to learn. Anyways, I don't even know how much that thing is worth at this point because I got it from I think I got it from a guy I worked with. It might have been stolen. I don't know. Anyways, I have to get rid of that now. So that's actually fun though. I had to bring it to a friend of mine, see if it's fucked up at all. Yeah. What are you gonna do? No, there's no canal ant references although we could that I've ever seen. I can't even say the lyrics. What's an actual like canal ant? I like that. What's an actual lyric of theirs I could actually share? I don't know. Don't know. I can't even. There's nothing. There is absolutely nothing from that band that I think that you could. It's like there's that one song was like, "Can I have some Soundgarden tickets, please?" Yes. That's the whole song. Like, what? I wish I could say the band that we're talking about, but they go by AC. And I believe it's like, is it an anagram when you mix up the letters? Is it an anagram? No, I can't remember now what the fucking word for that is. Anyways, figure out what band we're talking about. Anyways, guys, another great band here, Ignite. If that's going to be my challenge for you when we're leaving today, check out a band called Ignite, one of my favorite of all time. And I have a bananas story to tell about this band before we go. I was in a band. This is gonna be the most bananas story that I'm gonna tell today. Before we go. So this band is called Ignite. And we were opening for the Misfits. Okay? We were opening for the Misfits. It was us and 2 other local bands opening for the Misfits. I'd opened for the Misfits once before at a small bar. It was really awesome because they were like these giant dudes on a small stage. It was fucking awesome. So I've opened for the Misfits twice. Now, in this particular, we didn't know it, but their singer had been held up at the border. So they were at the time, I believe it was Michael Graves was their singer. And their singer at the time, which was Michael Graves, he got held up at the border. And something got screwed over and he didn't have proper paperwork or something went on. And he could not make the Canadian shows. So they called up Zoli from Ignite, who also played for a time, was also in Pennywise. And I mean, for some people think it was the best Pennywise record that they had made, and it had a different singer on it, which was weird. So anyways, so we're opening for the Misfits and we're all sitting in our van out back of this venue, which at the time was called Coyotes. So we're playing, we're opening, we're in our van, we're drinking in our van in the parking lot, waiting for sound check because we weren't allowed in the venue because they were doing their sound check and they didn't want anybody, no locals, no anybody to anybody in the building. So we're just outside chilling. So we're in our van, we're drinking, we're in the parking lot, we're opening for the Misfits, and we're listening to Ignite really fucking loud in the parking lot. to drown out this punk rock kid that just would not stop singing Green Hell in the parking lot. He would just not stop singing Misfits songs. It wasn't in any of the bands. He was just so excited for the show. He was there really like hours and hours early to meet them and whatever else he could do. He was in the parking lot and he's singing these Misfits songs. So we turned up our Ignite to drown him out. And we're sitting there laughing it up, talking in the van. We're all in the van. And then all of a sudden, Zoli, who happened to be singing for the Misfits that day, we didn't know that. Can we make sure that I preface that? We didn't know that he was there at all. Zoli for the day, the Misfits, but Zoli from Ignite comes walking over to our van and starts singing along from outside the van to just trip us out. And and I'm like, wow, that sounds really loud. And then all of a sudden he's singing right in the fucking window. And he's going, what kind of shit are you guys listening to in here? And all of us absolutely shit our fucking pants. We could not believe what we were seeing, and we could not believe the scenario that we had just created and that we were in the middle of. There were 6 of us sitting in this van, and then Zoli was in the window, and it was literally one of the craziest moments of my entire life. So I love telling that story because it really is one of the most insane things that could ever happen. Like, you think about that, like how strange that line of coincidences actually are. Like, how many things had to go right there for that to happen? So on the way out, just telling a fun punk rock story. I have many, many stories from my wonderful years in the punk rock community here in my wonderful city and in Canada. I toured all over this country and I had a lot of fun doing it. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. Thanks so much for listening to my rambles and my random punk rock tones. I would say the best tones that we got today were probably from this bad boy right here, the Laney Ironheart. This was my plug-in of the day today. Very, very surprised at how versatile this is outside of just metal. If all you're looking for is metal, this amp is not for you. If you're looking for most other things, this amp could probably accommodate a lot of different people's needs. So check this out. Go and get the free unrestricted trial. Try it out. See if it's for you. And I could not be more excited for you if you win the all bundle tomorrow. Here. Time TBA. Don't exactly know. Got a really, really packed day. But I'm going to be here for at least 90 minutes to a couple hours. And we're going to be going over just anything. I don't even know. We're just going to be talking about great plugins, having a New Year's special, and just having a good time giving some stuff away. All right, guys. So it's going to be probably a lot of Aurora DSP happening, probably a lot of metal. Okay. Big news. Big news. Huge news. And I think I'm going to ask Daniel if I can announce this news that Aurora DSP is going to be doing a signature plugin in 2025. I can announce that and that only. What artist could it be? You guess in the comments of the next stream. You can guess, and maybe if the person that guesses it in that stream tomorrow, I tell you what, if somebody actually guesses it in the stream, guesses this band in the stream tomorrow, I will ask Daniel, say, if someone guesses the actual band, somebody actually pulls this band out of the fucking sky and guesses this band, can I tell them? And I guarantee he's gonna be like, yeah, let's probably do that. Because I know, as far as I know, there's no embargo on this, and the artist, I don't think the artist is gonna care too much if there's word out there that they're working on a plugin. So yeah, tomorrow, guys, all Aurora DSP. Someone's winning the all bundle. Thank you for being here with me. I love everybody. I love all you guys. I love this community that we're creating here. And yeah, like I said, one more time, like and subscribe. Ha! We'll see you guys later. Cheers.